Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so ecstatic about this look right now. I've been wanting vampy eyes with a vampy plum lip. I have had this look in my head and I love it so much. This is like an ultimate fall look for me. Eyes are just going to stand out. Whether you have brown eyes, blue eyes, green eyes, they are going to stand out and look very beautiful. Also going to be on Style Code Live tonight. If you guys want to check it out, Style Code Live is a show on Amazon.com where they showcase all things beauty and fashion. I am going to be doing a little segment there today on concealer hacks. I'm going to show you how to make your wings super sharp, your brows on extra fleeky. If you want to check that out, it's on tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. And that's it. If you want to learn how to get this look, then keep watching. First step is the best step because it's going to help your foundation stay on all day long. I'm going to use a primer first so that my makeup sits on my face really nice and it goes on even. I'm going to use this It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores primer. It makes you feel like you have satin sheets on your face. And then over that, I'm going to use the Porefessional, like a heavy duty pore primer. And it also takes away some of the shine, kind of mattifies the areas that are shiny. The foundation, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Foundation in the shade 6.0. I love the foundation bottle. It's so cute. Every time I open my foundation drawer, I just see it and I'm like, ugh, it's so cute. I'm just going to work that into my skin. And this is one of those intensely full coverage foundations. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do some concealer. I'm gonna take the Banana foundation stick. I'm just gonna see how this works. I'm interested to see what the coverage is gonna be like. Do this little check mark looking thing underneath my eye so you can get that lifted effect. I'm gonna blend that out with my finger. I'm giving my beauty blenders a little bit of a rest. And I'm gonna actually highlight with this too. So I'm gonna go right here around the mouth and just make a big old upside down triangle there, or what I like to call a triangle. I feel like I'm giving myself a massage because I am going really in with my fingers right now. I'm just beating the face. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on this porcelain concealer, aqua luminous perfecting. This is the longest name I've ever seen. Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer. This is in the shade Porcelain. I'm just gonna make a little check mark right here. I mean a little upside down triangle right here. This almost feels like a light under eye cream and I like how it's kind of luminous. I'm going to pop on some brows. I'm going to use the Browvo Conditioning Primer from Benefit. So what you do is click this little tube up, makes that noise, and then some of that primer comes out. It has these little ridges on it, so it kind of cleans up your hairs, makes your hairs more defined as you brush them. So you can already see you're creating that feathery brow look. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Now I am going to fill them in. To fill in my brows and create those feathery hair-like strokes, I'm using the Precisely My Brow Pencil in shade 4 from Benefit. I'm flipping it on its side so that it makes these tiny hair-like strokes. And I'm just going in the direction that my hair is naturally growing. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am in Sephora on the Benefit gondola for the new brow products. I am so excited to be partnering with Benefit for this video and creating these feathery brows. And this is the look that I actually have on the gondola, so I am very ecstatic about this video today. You don't even have to have the primer on there. But if you want an instant feathery brow, if you take the Browvo and just comb over lightly, it gives you the prettiest feathery brow. It's like instant. I love it. I love it a lot. So now we are going to move on to the eyes. I'm gonna use the Benefit Stay Don't Stray a little bit on my eyelids. I'm gonna use the Jouer Essential Matte and Shimmer palette. I love this palette and the packaging. I am in love with Jouer. It's just so chic and really good quality. It's actually their first eyeshadow palette and I am in love with it. It's just the perfect amount of shimmers versus mattes. I love the reddish brown, like a peachy brown. So the first color I'm gonna go in with is this peachy pink one right here. And I'm just gonna take a flat eyeshadow eyeshadow brush, my MAC 239 brush, and I am going to load it up with that peachy pinky shade. And I'm gonna start to apply that at the base and then work it all. Oh, before we put on any more eyeshadow, I'm gonna use some of this Scotch tape to as a guideline for my shadow. I want it to be kind of sharp towards the edge. So I'm just gonna start to work that into the inner part of my lid and move it outwards and upwards. The next shade, I'm going to pick up Desert, this matte peach shade right here, and I'm using a Morphe E22 brush to work that into the crease. And I want to put this a little bit higher, tad bit above my crease, just because the way my eye is shaped, I want the transition shade to really show. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back into my Morphe 350M palette. I'm gonna take this one right here, this shade, just looks like a pumpkin, and I'm gonna work that over the crease. I like to layer my crease shades because it just makes it so much easier to blend. It makes it look like the transition is super smooth. And now I'm taking my Morphe M412 brush and I'm gonna work that into the outer part of my crease. Let's try that over again. So that brush obviously didn't work out for us. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my Sigma Exact Blend E32 brush and I'm gonna work that shade, that dark shade, all over the lid. I'm gonna start to blend it upwards. So I'm using the Sigma E38 brush to blend it. I'm just gonna use circular motions and working it upwards towards the brow bone. So this brush is called the diffused crease brush. So if you guys are always kind of like confused about what brushes does what, it says it right here. I think that's awesome. It's the E38 in case you guys are wondering. I'm gonna work it up into the brow until it gives me this very sheer wash of color. It literally feels like little feathers. So like you want to use the lightest touch, and so that means you're not pressing down hard at all. This part doesn't matter because the tape's gonna come off and then all the fallout on the bottom, we're just gonna clean it up at the end. Back to I Got the Keys from DJ Khaled. And it would be cool if you guys were right here with me and we had a big old dance party. It looks pretty crazy and messy right now, but it's okay because when we take off that tape, it is gonna look so good and so sharp. So now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my eyeliner. I'm gonna go in with my Blacktrack eyeliner from MAC and my Sigma E06 wing liner brush. I'm going to create my little wing. I like using a black gel liner and then going back over it with a liquid liner afterwards, and you just have more control of the shape near the inner corners. It just makes the perfect eyeliner. And now that we're done with that, it looks really crazy. Let's go ahead and take off the tape. It kind of sort of really takes off your foundation, but it's not that big of a deal. You just take a little bit of the makeup wipe. Wipe it away. Creams are so easy. So if I have any mess ups on my eyeliner or my brows, I like to take a concealer and a concealer brush and just clean it up a little bit. Like if it's around my brows, then I'll just go underneath them and clean it up. It just enhances the brow shape so much. Now I'm gonna go into the lower part of the lash line. For that, I'm gonna take this reddish brown shade right here to work it into the lower part of the lash line. And then I'm also going into the shade right next to it and just blending out the harsh line at the bottom and just kind of blending and transitioning the colors. I just picked up this brush that we used earlier to apply that brown shade right here, and I'm just going over it a little bit towards the outer part, just to add a little more of a definition. The concealer that we have on already on our under eyes, we're just gonna take a clean brush. I'm using this Morphe E521 brush And I'm just going right underneath it just to clean it up a little bit. So I'm just gonna clean it up right here. Concealer is our best friend when it comes to makeup. I'm not gonna do black eyeliner, but I'm gonna go in with the same brush and just a touch of that black. I'm just gonna touch the black barely and then pop it onto like literally where our lashes hit our skin. I'm just gonna put on a little bit of mascara and then I'll pop on some false lashes and I will be right back. Okay, so now I'm gonna set my face with some translucent powder. I'm gonna take my Real Techniques Beauty sponge and just work this on right underneath our contour. And anywhere you put this, it's just gonna brighten up that area a little bit more. And it's also not going to move for like 8 hours because it's gonna bake your face. It's also going to set the makeup right here. If you put the right amount of powder, they will not crease. And I'm gonna dust off my baking powder, and I'm using one of the Nicole Concilio brushes from Tarte to do that, and sweeping it away. I'm just knocking off that excess powder. And now that I kind of have a little bit in my brush, I'm just gonna work it all over my face because I don't want to add any more coverage or I don't want to add any more color to my face. I'm just gonna work it around my entire face. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a little bit of this bronzer. This is from the MAC Selena collection in Tecnocumbia. It's a matte powder blush palette, and I'm gonna use this to bronze up my face a little bit. She was my idol growing up as a child. I wanted to be just like her. And then I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. So I'm gonna take this contoured brush from Marc Jacobs. They actually call it the blush. So I'm gonna take it and use that shade right there. Pop it onto my cheekbones. I actually got sent the entire package from the MAC Selena collection, and I was missing the red shade of lipstick, and when I went to go buy it, it was sold out. So I'm really wanting to recreate that Selena look, and I've gotten some requests from you guys. There's been some amazing videos out there. I'm gonna go ahead and pack on this blush. For the highlight, I'm gonna use the Cover FX Sunlight. Ooh, you can see my entire setup right here. You see that? That's all my setup. It's so weird. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Cover FX highlighter and in the shade Sunlight. And I'm going to, actually, you know what? I'm gonna use my finger to put it on my nose a little bit. You're looking a little matte right here. Guys, I haven't gotten my nails done in a while, and I just did them for this video like really quick. And if I don't do my nails, I have a really bad habit of biting like the skin around. I have to get them done, but I at least painted them a nice plummy color that I thought would suit this video. And for the tops of my cheeks, I'm gonna use this brush right here. This is the Morphe M509 brush. I'm gonna use that to apply the highlight to the tops of my cheekbones. This is so pretty. I kind of want to put it somewhere in my makeup look, but I want to leave my eyes kind of matte. After I did the review on the Kylie liquid lipsticks, I was so in love with this color. It was like love at first sight. For the fall, I was like, I have to do a video using Love Bite. I need to sharpen this so bad, but I cannot find my sharpener. I'm gonna use the Colourpop Duke's Lippie pencil, and I'm gonna outline my lips with this. So, this is the exciting part. Perfect fall lip. I love this look so much. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any ideas on costume looks that you want me to do, or Halloween looks, character recreations, I don't know, leave me a comment below. I've already filmed some really fun videos for you guys. I think Halloween is such a fun time where you can just go crazy with the makeup. Let me know in the comments below. If you guys happen to miss my last 2 videos, they're gonna be right below my box for you guys to check out. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, the subscribe button is right here, so don't forget to click it on your way out. And also, if you are subscribed and you're not getting notifications, you might want to hit my notification bell, wherever that's going to be. I'm pointing to it like I know where it is. Wherever that is going to be, go ahead and find it and click it, so every time I have a new video, you guys, it'll notify you and you can watch it immediately as soon as it comes out. I love my notifications, guys. And that's pretty much it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, dollies.